Question 21. The requirements of many stakeholders were not approved for inclusion in your project. Therefore, you had a difficult time receiving formal approval of the project management plan. The stakeholders argued and held up the project, while they held meeting after meeting about the requirements. The project was finally approved and work began 6 months ago. All of the following would be good preventive actions to implement, except keep a file of what requirements were not included in the project. Make sure the change control process is not used as a vehicle to add the requirements back into the project. Maintain an issue log. Hold meetings with the stakeholders to go over the work that will not be added to the project. Answer D is a correct choice. This issue should be over, but since there were so many meetings and arguments about the requirements being removed, it is unlikely the issue will be dropped by the stakeholders. However, as it has not come up again and the project was started 6 months ago, spending time in a meeting is excessive. The other choices are easier, have less impact on the project, and are therefore things that could be done. Question 22. The project manager is having a very difficult time keeping the project schedule on track. The project requires 220 people to complete it. All the project problems have been fixed to the project manager's satisfaction. The Schedule Performance Index (SPI) is currently 0.67. The Cost Performance Index (CPI) is 1.26. There are 23 activities on the critical path, and the project PER duration is 26. Under these circumstances, the monthly status report should report that the project is doing well, that the project will be late, that the project cost is behind budget, the issues and options. Answer D is a correct choice. The professional and social responsibility of the project manager requires that the truth be told. Reporting that the project is doing well is lying and unethical. Reporting that the project will be late is not the correct choice because you do not know the project will be late. There is time to fix the problems. You would not report that the project is behind budget because there are no cost problems illustrated in the question. As in any report, you need to state the issues and options. Question 23. You are working on an 18-month project with a small, co-located team. The project sponsor and senior management are in another city and have requested weekly updates. The customer requires monthly meetings. Because the team members are busy with the project executing work, they would like to reduce the frequency of meetings. Which of the following best describes how status meetings should be managed on this project? During project executing, you do not need to hold status meetings as long as you send the key stakeholders a status report every week. Once a month, the entire team, including senior management, should meet with the customer. You should discuss the details of the previous month's issues and the current status. During project executing, it is only necessary for the project manager to meet with the customer once a month to fulfill your contractual obligation. Provide the customer with the status report and copy this report to key stakeholders. The frequency and level of meetings, as well as the format and type of information to be exchanged, should be defined in the project's communications management plan during project planning. Answer D is a correct choice. The communications management plan should cover all phases of the project. Question 24. The most likely result of communication blockers is that the project is delayed, the trust level is enhanced, conflict occurs, senior management is displeased. Answer C is a correct choice. The major result of communication blockers and miscommunication as a whole is conflict. Question 25. Which of the following is the best tool for showing the team the project schedule status during project executing? Milestone chart, bar chart, work breakdown structure, network diagram. Answer B is a correct choice. The bar chart is the tool that shows the schedule at a detailed enough level for discussion with the team. Question 26. A project manager has a problem with a team member's performance. What is the best form of communication for addressing this problem? Formal written communication, formal verbal communication, informal written communication, informal verbal communication. Answer D is a correct choice. The best choice is informal verbal communication. This does not mean you do not keep records of the problem, but it is best to start this discussion informally. If informal communication does not solve the problem, formal written communication is the next choice. Question 27. How does most communication occur? Non-verbally, verbally, paralingual, referentially. Answer A is a correct choice. Nonverbal communication carries 55% of the message you send. Question 28. Inputs to the plan communications process include all the following except communications requirements, stakeholder management strategy, company culture, forecast. Answer D is a correct choice. Communication requirements, a stakeholder management strategy, and the company culture are inputs to plan communications. Forecasts are an output of report performance. Question 29. In managing project communications, what should the project manager keep in mind? Communication skills are most important during project executing. The receiver is responsible for making sure communications are clear. Only the team members need to be concerned about communicating with each other. A choice must be made about how to communicate properly. Answer D is a correct choice. To ensure clear, concise communications, the project manager must manage communications by deciding what form of communication is best in each situation. Question 30. If a project manager wants to report on the actual project results via planned results, he should use a trend report, forecasting report, status report, variance report. Answer D is a correct choice. This situation describes the need to compare. A trend report shows performance over time. A forecasting report looks only to the future. A status report is generally static, relating to a moment in time. The only choice that compares project results is a variance analysis.